Alright, YouTube, here we are back with another Madden video. And this one we're continuing on the season with the Orlando All-madden. This one we're 91 overall. But anyway, let's just get into it.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. We are moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Carolina Panthers.
Well, they scored. Look at that.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. Give yourself a bit. You give yourself.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. And what a big-time play there. 43 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To throw.
Gone, touchdown.
This is caught. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 19th touchdown now of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this.
Dude.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Brady now to throw. And going deep for Hill. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 20.
My God, defense finally stopped him.
So this
Holy cow.
back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now Brady. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half.
Regular.
Why can't I have Hill go deep?
Hey, Steve 6.
Oh my God.
On 1st down, Brady. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught at the 20. And he will take it in for the touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And his guys get the... After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete.
It's gone.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady.
I don't even know how long that was.
With a little over 2 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. The offense
Welcome back, All-madden.
to take over. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. It's caught by Sanders. And they're able to get this
No.
one across the 35.
We just lost Sanders.
We're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff
We get Elliman back and we lost
we'll
Sanders.
And be right back. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Mike Davis, his 3rd touchdown. We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. Brady now on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time.
Torres
That'll bring
quad
up 2nd
trap.
down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up
That's
2nd
pass
down.
interference. Really tackled him before he could touch it.
Incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. He is going to find Hill here. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 23 here on the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an alley to run. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now another timeout called for by the
Why would
offense.
he use this timeout?
As it'll come with
We still have
15
all 3
seconds to
left.
play in the 1st half. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Brady. And going deep for Hill. And it's caught. Touchdown. Tyreek Hill. As time expires in the 1st half.
He's put 56 points in a half.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Brady going to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught.
They cannot stop Hill.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill.
Like, who's getting burned so much? I did not do corners. And burned.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Brady now on 1st down.
Touchdown.
Going deep for Hill. This is caught at the 20.
They just can't keep up.
Zone for the receiving touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 20s.
Like, what is their speed? Speed's an 88 and to go to Hills. It's a 99 speed. So really, it's a mismatch. It's not unfair.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he will take it in.
Welcome back, Julian Edelman.
Julian Edelman. His first touchdown on the... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. To throw is Brady. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30.
It's so much faster.
And touchdown! Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year as his guys continue to pour it on. One play. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
Get McCaffrey some yards here.
To Orlando. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And now look at him go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his ninth touchdown.
All I do is win, no matter what.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
About to hit 100.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He's got a first down and more past the 30. And all the way up to the 35-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time.
Finally double Hill.
It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Brady. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down. On second and 10. Brady. Oh, what a catch by Edelman. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Higsby's been quiet this game.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They go play action here on first down. Going deep here for Edelman. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. On first down, this is McCaffrey. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown.
Dang.
Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Orlando, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers.
10
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Hill just went off.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
We just lost. We got Sanders back. We got Element back, and we just lose Sanders. We had not out of our offense all at once. So never something this office can really do. Golf, please.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
6-3-1. So like, guys, I actually really realize something. It's like, our schedule. We don't have any primetime games, except for this one and the beginning of the season. That's it. That's just weird. Well, honestly, the Saints were the best team we faced all season. Everybody else has a losing record. Literally. Don't know. Which Broncos? 49ers still have one game lead over the 49ers. We don't even face them, so there's nothing we can do about it. Wonder what the tiebreaker would be if we do lose the game. The Lions are 5-5. How's our stats? We keep falling. Cause we get up on average like 20 points a game. Let's probably full game. Why not? Being pride time.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
The coach.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight it's the final morsel in our Thanksgiving feast, and we've got a
we're
good
on
one in
Thanksgiving.
store between the Washington Redskins and the Orlando Orbits.
Look at that.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So out comes the Redskins offense now onto the field.
Philip Rivers.
Out by their veteran quarterback out of North Carolina State, it's Philip Rivers.
In some ways, he reminds me of a past NFL great who played the quarterback position as well. Jawing with the opposition, trash talking a little bit. Doesn't mind getting hit and battered around some that kind of gets him into the game. But once it's time to lock in, Philip Rivers does that as well as any quarterback in the league.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Lindsey. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start.
It's funny that the Cowboys and Lions always play on Thanksgiving no matter what.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
It's actually funny how it all started, because the Cowboys are like, have us play, and the Lions are like, no.
So they'll come up 1st and 10.
But now they both play on Thanksgiving every year.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
It's usually like Baltimore or Pittsburgh or like Falcons and the Saints for that 3rd game.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rivers. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. It's a big play there. And even 40 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Touchdown.
Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. His 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. Right?
I'm not scared of the Redskins.
Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. On 3rd down, Rivers. He completes it to Bryant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
Black 11!
A first down throw here for Rivers. And that's incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And that'll bring up second down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Rivers on the money, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll throw again, Rivers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Rivers. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Tommy Sweeney, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake here, Rivers. And a throw there.
That was almost a sack.
The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Now the second-year kicker, Michael Badgley. He hit from 59 as a rookie. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over. This one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions, right?
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple of yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
Orlando with the football here to begin the second quarter. Now Brady, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. To throw, it's Brady. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On play action, Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field. Here's Hill on the return. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Given 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Oh, nice spin. Oh, that brought back bad memories. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 15-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Brady. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. You know, the man on our cover, John Madden, so synonymous with these Thanksgiving Day games. He was on TV for these from, I think, 81 to 01, giving out the Turkey Leg Award and turducken he always talked about. Special when you got a guy going off like this. I think he would be a good recipient of the Turkey Leg Award. Well, he's definitely already worked on that leg. Is it possible he could end up getting the whole turkey? Yeah, give him a thigh, or the whole turducken. And it's really great that you mentioned Coach Madden because everyone knows him from this. Everyone knows him from the broadcast booth. Remember, he won a Super Bowl as a head coach in Oakland. Yep, he did indeed. But right now, we are watching maybe one of those turkey leg performances with his 2nd touchdown there. He gets it to Humphreys. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
That was bad throw.
Rivers. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Rivers on 3rd and 2. And he finds Seals Jones complete. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 44, Rivers. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Brady now on 1st down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. 9 seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10. A running play on first down will get 4 up to the 29. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. So we've reached an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire half.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Well, I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Rivers only has 74 yards.
Another drive comes and goes.
That's
Still
bad.
nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Watch out for Hill on the return. A terrific return. 30 yards all in all. This is McCaffrey. And he's got room. The 20. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone. And
I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. And nowhere to go.
There's no one open.
Raekwon McMillan in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Brady now on 1st down. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's got this down to the 35. A good gain of 12 yards that time. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady now to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Brady. He finds Hopkins complete. And he's brought
It's weird that we're winning 49-0, and we only have 239 passing yards. That's weird.
In the red zone. Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. And you got to deliver.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Mike Davis, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Rivers to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Draw play. This is Hines. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now Rivers. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now Brady. They're going deep for Hill.
Dropped it.
Incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Davis. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. Another run, this time McCaffrey. He'll have a 1st down and more past the 20. And all the way out to the 45-yard line. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. They'll run with McCaffrey. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rivers. Ricky Seals-Jones, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Bryant has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder what plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. Rivers.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep it.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Keelan Cole, the intended target.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step.
scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
Guys, we just had a first shout out. Dang. Well, it's besides the Buccaneers, actually. But we just destroyed these two teams. Like, literally destroyed them. Our average has been, like, giving up 20 points a game. Like, we get a 41 to KC. Hey, next week's against the Bears. Literally every team's got a losing record from here on out. So it'll be like 16-0 season. It's pretty good. Anyway guys, that's all I have for this video. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.